Hey everybody, Two Pump Chump coming to you from the Valley of the Sun. Welcome to the 2013 fantasy season, our week 2 version of our review preview show. I missed last week due to my travels being in Delaware for the last month, so I'm going to start off fresh after week 2 here. I just want to get out first and foremost, Delaware is the ghetto. Most of you already know that, but it's true, it's a fact. Delaware is the ghetto. I also want to get out how I missed 1 week and the commish, the meltdown, replaces me with some automated system through CBS to review our games. I don't like it, but I'll live with it, and I'll probably even read some of it each week. But it's pretty much just some facts and figures, some numbers. It doesn't know all you guys, and doesn't know your teams, how you built your championships, how you went on these playoff runs, the genius in fantasy football. It doesn't mention anything on a personal level, which I think all you appreciate me doing each week. So until further notice, I'm going to do this video probably till week 7 or 8 when I wean out and stop doing it like I did last year. But until then, you guys are going to have to put up with me. So getting to the games from last week over in the NFC, we had the Gangrene defeating the Boats and Hose 102-91 thanks to a big game from Jimmy Graham. Gangrene sitting at 2-0, top of their division. The Boats and Hose 1-1. They actually started out the year 1-0. Got on our fantasy page, talked a little shit, rubbed it in a little bit, and it was good timing because it's probably the only time to be over 500 for the rest of the year, but they're sitting at 1-1 right now, so good timing for the Boats and Hose. In our next matchup, we had the Engines bouncing back in a big way, defeating the Meltdown 198-113. Thanks to big days from everybody. Even Ahmad Bradshaw, who he picked off the scrap heap, chipped in 16. So not much the Meltdown could do there. In our last matchup in the NFC last week, we had the Two Pump Chump defeating the Kingpin Skinny Pimps 153-118. Thanks to a career day from Aaron Rodgers. Gotta love me some Skinny Pimps. Over in the AFC last week, we had the Man Bear Pig defeating the Raider Nation 162-110 thanks to a big day from Deshaun Jackson. Big story here is, though, the Raider Nation's streak. That streak being his losing streak. 8 in a row it has reached. 6 in a row he ended last year with, and he starts out this year 0-2. It could go to 9 this week playing Spiller Up. Spiller Up, formerly known as Powder Puff, probably future being known as some symbol, but this year they're known as the Spiller Up. Got to root for them this week to extend Raider Nation's streak to 9. 9 in a row. Hard to lose 8 in a row. 8 in a row is pretty hard to do, even when trying, even when not trying. If you put in a lineup each week, it's hard to lose 8 in a row, but Raider Nation has managed to do it. In our next matchup, we had the Packerbackers defeating the Tombstalkers 136-104, thanks to McCoy, Cruz, and Brandon Marshall. Packerbackers sitting at 2-0 as usual, Tombstalkers at 1-1. In our final matchup from last week, we had Afro Man defeating the Spiller Up 123-108, thanks to a balanced attack from all. Okay, on to our power rankings as ranked by CBS Sports after 2 weeks. As you all know, this takes the top 6 teams in our league. We give shout outs to the top 6. The bottom 6 we don't even mention because it's not worth mentioning. Coincidentally, the top 6 teams in our league after 2 weeks are the same 6 playoff teams from last year. Some things never change. Okay, checking in at number 6. As always, for some reason, this guy's always in the top 6 no matter what his record is. We have the Meltdown. Number 5, we have the Gangrene. Checking in at number 4, we have the Two Pump Chump. Number 3, we have the Engines. Number 2, we have the Packerbackers. And topping our power rankings as ranked by CBS Sports for the 2nd week in a row, we have Man Bear Pig. Okay, on to our matchups this week over in the NFC. Big games all around actually. We got the Gangrene playing in the basement with the Kingpin Skinny Pimps, 2-0 against 0-2. Next we have 2 1-1 clubs playing each other, the Engines and the Chumps. We have the Meltdown and the Boats and Hose finishing out the schedule in the NFC. Over in the AFC, we have the Man Bear Pig playing the Tombstalkers, the Packerbackers playing the Afro Man, and in our shit bowl of the week, pretty much someone's got to have a win, but I hope it's Spiller Up to extend his streak. It is Spiller Up playing Raider Nation. Okay, that's it for this week, and I'll see you guys next week.